Hello beautiful people, this is Lynn Afros back with yet another video that I hope you will enjoy and find inspiring. The beauty of living without. It's been an amazing 2 years living off-grid for me, away from the city's hustle and bustle and all the buzzing activities around me. I don't know if this is just me, but whenever I am at the city center in my country, Nairobi, Kenya, everyone is moving around so fast. I don't know what they're going to do or what they're late for or where they're going, or I really don't know. To each their own, of course, but everyone seems to be in a hurry. It's a fast-paced space. In the village, it's too slow. The complete opposite. I was warned when I wanted to make this decision to move that life in the countryside will dim one's light. It's not as competitive as the city. It's too simple. I agree. As I reflect on the 2 years that I've been here, I appreciate the simplicity of life in the village, of the days that I wake up without any particular plans for the day, although these are now getting fewer and fewer. How much is enough, really? Why is the horizon always shifting? The goalpost for me is financial freedom and a legacy for my children's children. But how exactly does that look like? Will I recognize it when I get there? In my little experience, whenever I get an extra stream of income, my expenditure immediately shifts to suit the new account balance. I am a spender, and mostly I don't like seeing idle money. So whenever I have an extra shilling or two, I'm always thinking of this other thing that I can do. When I was in the city, that extra thing was to either travel or go see something or go to the malls and find something extra to buy, enjoyable at that moment, but later you get to regret. But now when I'm here in the village, that extra shilling is finding itself in ways, in activities that could actually be beneficial. Buying an extra chick, planting an extra nursery bed, always something that's going to give you a return. I have been looking forward to my videos getting an audience on YouTube. For example, I recently achieved that. I was elated that more people were relating with my content was really satisfying. I was excited as the numbers kept increasing before my very own eyes. The excitement lasted for a whole 5 minutes. Okay, maybe 30. After that, I was the same person I've always been. This is a feeling that I've had with all these other achievements that I can count in life. When you really look forward to that one big achievement, and once you get it, once you've pocketed it, once it's in your grasp, then it doesn't have so much appeal anymore. Could it be that when I finally get that $1 billion worth of investment or assets, I'll still feel the same way I'm feeling today? If that's the case, wouldn't I have wasted my youth, postponing my happiness and pegging it on an uncertain future feeling that may last for another 30 minutes? I think so. And so, I choose to live in the moment, to embrace and celebrate the simplicity and slow pace my countryside experience grants me currently, to indulge in the regular reflective moments I now have more often because of the silence that is the norm around me, to appreciate the value of watching my kids grow in my presence, bond with them, create memories with them, and teach them the best I can. This is something that a regular job will rob me of. Because at the end of the day, when they're grown, they won't really remember the price of their clothes, but the way you made them feel. I still remember that one aunt who used to visit and hide in the bedroom chewing on countless candies alone. Not because of the price of the candies, but because she didn't share. We will only realize this when sweeping the house and clearing lots of the candy covers, red sweets in this case. Surely, why didn't she share? It's still in my mind. Supervise work in the farm. I see people having fun under the scorching sun as they work, teasing each other and laughing freely without a care in the world. For context, the work starts at around 6 a.m. and it could take up to 4 p.m. mostly, although in most cases it should end at 1. But when the work is a lot, we have an agreement and the work goes all the way to 4 p.m. And that takes a lot of energy, of course. So I'm left wondering, do these people have a care in the world? Do their kids have enough to eat at home? Has the kids' school fees been paid? What does the future hold for them? This seems meaningless in the heat of the moment. Tomorrow will take care of itself, literally. We have a joint, it's called Makutano. That's where you go to when you want people to help you with work in the farm. Every day is a gamble. You wake up in the morning hopeful for a job, but sometimes you aren't so lucky. And when your health fails you, you let that day pass without pay. Yet, these people lead the most peaceful life I've seen. They have mastered the art of living without, surviving with minimal amount of money. A kitchen garden here, a goat there, a milking cow, perhaps a chicken and rabbits and sheep, and a wholesome meal is served, hot and delicious at no cost. Living in the present, being content in life, is a valuable lesson I'm only beginning to embrace. Am I glorifying poverty? By no means. Rather, I'm pointing out that life may pass by while we still wait for perfection. The perfect spouse and kids and job and house and car and investment. The goalpost is always shifting. So what if you're not married yet, or you don't have the dream job yet, or you don't have the kids you want, or the account balance of your dreams? Do all it takes to change your situation to your favor by all means, with God's help, of course. But remember, you need to enjoy the daily moments along the way. Do not wait to make enough money to start enjoying life. It's a trap. It's a dead end. Perhaps old age will catch up with you when you finally have gathered enough to enjoy life, or ill health, God forbid. Or you may realize when you have finally made it that you didn't really need the money to enjoy life. Could have still enjoyed life with the little you had. Because the best things in the world have no price tag. Consumerism teaches us that with enough money you can buy happiness. Designers come with a sense of self-importance. Perhaps that's the reason for the blooming market of counterfeit designer fits, just to associate with luxury even if it's fake. Ads are always campaigning and selling products as the ultimate find, even when they really do not have any much difference from the product right next door. Yet, we are gullible and vulnerable enough to keep falling into these traps continually. How long do you enjoy that expensive wristwatch, for example, before it becomes the norm and only serves the function of telling you the time? Or that expensive hotel meal under the facade of fine living? I do love me a great restaurant treat. When I was in the city, my little earnings were swallowed up in Chicken Inn. Kwanza, that Baker's Inn close to Afya Center in Nairobi CBD is my all-time best. It's been a while since I had that long, hearty laugh. You know, the one that brings tears to your eyes. Or that random scream from the lungs just for the sake of it. I think human connection is the essence of life. May you find a sense of living a beautiful life despite your circumstances, as we embrace the beauty of living without, even as we chase those dreams. Thank you so much for watching this far. It's been my pleasure interacting with you on this forum over and over again. And I look forward to great times together. Until the next one, it's a bye from me.